Well, hello there. In case you don't know who I am, I'm Janine Luby, and I recently became a wine guide for this company called Traveling Vineyard. And I figured I enjoy wine. I was drinking wines and talking about them. Sometimes I would post a picture, and when I go to wineries, and I love sharing what I know about wine. And I thought to myself, why don't I check out this Traveling Vineyard? So, like I said, very recently, early July, became a wine guide. So I am learning a lot more about wines, what to pair with them, what foods to pair with them. A little different, interesting facts. And it's also not just what's in the training from Traveling Vineyard, which is great. It's prompting me to actually do a little more research on my own. That's how we learn. Reading different articles and reading different opinions, right? There's always more than one opinion out there. If you're on social media, which if you're watching this, you probably are, you know there's more than one opinion out there. And you can't just take one. You have to learn a bit more. So I'm excited to learn more, and I'm excited to share. That's what Traveling Vineyard is about. I'm educating wine lovers, telling them what pairs well with what, different facts, different tips, and also helping to introduce people to different wines that they can buy from Traveling Vineyard. Maybe they're going to try something new, or maybe they buy the same brands over and over, so they want to try something different. So that's my job. And here's the deal. So, how do I do this? I hold wine tastings. Now, we are in a very strange time in the world, right? 2020 has been like, what? It's been a crazy time. So right now, you might not be comfortable having something in your home. You might think, I don't want it. But if you're interested in having maybe 10, 12 people in your backyard, I would be happy to come and do a tasting for you. I myself want to be careful too, so we could socially distance in the backyard. If you'd like me to wear a mask, I am more than happy to, and you decide what you want with your guests. We can have something in your backyard. Like I said, a small amount of people. And we basically get together and we try wine, and I share information, and we have some food, and it's a fun time. Now, if you're not feeling comfortable about having people at your home, in your backyard, or just, doing anything in person right now, and maybe it's not even because of the pandemic. Maybe you're just like, listen, I don't want people in my house, okay? I don't like to entertain. I don't want to have to clean. I don't want to have to straighten up the yard. I don't want to have to make food. I don't want to have to clean up the dishes. I hear you. So maybe that's not for you anyway, regardless of the pandemic. So what you can also do, which is great, it came about during the pandemic with Traveling Vineyard, you can do online options like a virtual wine tasting. So we can talk all about that, where it's done completely online. You don't have to have anybody in your home or your backyard or your porch or your deck. You do it online, and you still get to host and do some of the, get some of the great benefits of up to 30% off of your order of wine. You can earn some, possibly earn free wine and accessories, things like that, depending on, how much is purchased for your particular, kind of like a catalog party. You invite all your wine loving friends, and we do something online. I share information, I share fun, I share facts about wine. We do it online. Like I said, you don't have to have anybody in person, and you can still earn the benefits of it. So it's kind of a win-win. It's kind of a great thing. So there's also what's called sip kits, where you can order 3 bottles or 5 bottles, and it's a nice, economically, I think it's a pretty good way. If you enjoy wine, you're used to what you spend on wine, and it's pretty affordable to get 3 wines or 5 wines, and they can get shipped to all the wine gets shipped to your house, obviously. But with the sip kit, it's kind of a nice way to sample some of the wines from Traveling Vineyard, and then you also get the experience, not just of me, because I'm, as your wine guide, I will give you information, but also some information with your packet, what you get, that you can learn more about the food pairings, about the actual wine itself. It's kind of a great thing. And all that information is on the website. The sip kit information's all on there. And another really cool part about these, if you do order the sip kit or order any wine, is that on the back of the wine bottles, this is pretty cool. There's a QR code. This one is the Screaming Goat, the La Screaming Goat, the Gewürztraminer, which I love Gewürztraminer. Yummy. And it's recommended to pair well with a dip that has Gouda and scallions and bacon. Yes, please. I'm not mad at that. So the cool part about every bottle has that QR code. So if you put your camera over it, the camera on your phone, you open up the camera and you hover over it, you will get to see, it will take you to the website and give you information on that particular wine. Where it was made, what region, what the tastes are, what the notes are, and what to pair with it, what food. So that's kind of cool because it not only tells you like entrees, like bigger dishes, but also like dips, small bites, different things like snacks, like with our, we have a lovely Cabernet and a Malbec, chocolate covered pretzels, chocolate covered dried fruits, walnuts. So it tells you little bites like that. So if you're just, if you're binging something on Netflix at night and you really shouldn't be hungry, but you are, that's me, did a lot of that during the quarantine. You're like, I don't want a meal. I don't want even like so much as a dip or cheese and crackers, but I want something. You have some cashews, you have some walnuts, you have a couple pieces of blue cheese, maybe with the nuts. And so you get all this information about what should help make the wine taste great. And it just pairs well together. So all that information is not only on the website, travelingvineyard.com, but also in the QR codes on the back of the bottles, which is really neat. So when you do buy it, you can just say, what do I want to make tonight? Hover over the back of the bottle, boop, and let your wine be the star of your dinner and help you decide what you're going to have. So I'm, of course, going to post with this the link to my website, Traveling Wine Guide. I have a number after it that will let you know it's my particular website so that you can order from me. And you can also send me a message and let me know if you want to do some kind of wine tasting. Like I said, it's great now with these virtual type of events that we're doing because not everyone, like I said, is feeling comfortable getting together. And not only that, but I live in Pennsylvania and I'm not going to hop on a flight to go do a tasting in Colorado or in Tennessee or in, Mississippi or in Virginia. As much as I'd love to see all of you wherever you're located and travel across the country, I'm not going to do that realistically. And honestly, I'm not comfortable about traveling right now myself. So this is great. You can live anywhere and hold an event. You can do an online event and I can work on that with you. And you can get all the same benefits as if you had it in person. And you reach out to your wine loving friends who are going to buy wine anyway. So why not introduce them to Traveling Vineyard? Thank you.